Tonight, Elliot and I are heading to Covington, Kentucky, to the famous Behringer Crawford Museum. And we're short on time tonight. The sun's going down. We're gonna jump right in.
My name is Jason French. I'm the curator of collections here at the Behringer Crawford Museum. We've been here now 75 years. Elliss was the first curator. He had an older friend who just lived down the hill from us on Forest Avenue named William Behringer. William Behringer was born of German immigrants in 1884, grew up in West Covington, and really was a very curious individual and collected a little bit of everything. And his family donated his very eclectic, eccentric collection of taxidermy and a little bit of everything else to the city of Covington. Sometime in the later 19th century, just in front of the home, near our four-way stop here, was Old St. Mary's Cemetery. And by the early 20th century, they removed the remaining bodies, at least we believe. Even William Behringer talked about seeing bones sticking out of the hillside at Old St. Mary's Cemetery. There's so many stories of local people that came here all those years ago as children in the 50s and engaging with my counterpart, Elliss Crawford, from the 1950s. He would take them on archaeology digs or paleontology digs at Big Bone Lick. He would answer questions. They would bring fossils they found or rocks that they would find. We used to be a museum that had human remains. Because of that, our director, who has been here nearly 40 years, has a few stories of when things were weird, when there were skeletons still in the basement. Things would maybe go missing, people would see people in the windows that weren't there, but some of our prized possessions are our two-headed calf, which is a conjoined calf, really more than just a typical two-headed calf. Something that's not taxidermy, our shrunken head from the Amazon basin. We have a shock therapy machine. We have old doctor's bags from 3 generations of Boone County doctors, some of which still have medicine in them. There's so many wonderful stories here, and our collection is so varied, whether it's artwork, Civil War swords with battle damage, and this streetcar we're setting in, which is possibly the oldest electric streetcar restored in the country. And it was also used as a parlor car, which would have been the party bus of the day. We just don't know what treasures are here, we don't know what stories are here, and we don't know who came with it.
After wrapping up the interview, Jason and Mary Jane shared with us security camera footage from a few months ago that cannot be explained.
Like all of that was Old St. Mary's Cemetery. So
Wow.
This hillside that's got brush on it right now is what William Behringer talked about seeing bones sticking out of. This is a man's diary from the Civil War, and he was stationed at Vicksburg. He was very melancholy. Some of the last entries, he's talking about how his friends were not writing him back, and he was very sad. And the day after the last entry in this, he drowned in the Mississippi River. We don't think about post-traumatic stress in the Civil War.
You don't.
But he likely tossed himself in the drink. It is different than most of the American grenades, and I was not familiar with the inner workings of a Type 97 Japanese hand grenade from the Second World War. So we had to err on the side of caution and call the bomb squad, which is always fun. It's good times. The body in eastern woodland, the soul escaped through the top of the head. So as you scout, you're capturing,
I didn't know that.
keeping a person's essence and power. You had basically 2 different spirits in the body. You had the person's being, their soul, which is attached to the flesh. And then there's an evil spirit that's attached to the bone. It's vampiric and evil.
So we are in the Behringer Crawford Museum. We just got an awesome tour. We have abandonment cameras set up throughout this place. Ellie and I come with respect. We have permission from the owners to be here. We're not going to be here very long, so if you are here, please communicate with us. We have devices all over the museum. If you get close to any of them, they go off.
Yeah, my name's Elliot. Just to echo what Armand said, we come here, we're not trying to disturb you, or we're just kind of curious if anything's here, and if you're able to do that, that would be cool. So we'd appreciate it.
We decided to head upstairs and show everybody how a spirit box worked. Ellie, you want to explain what this is?
So this is a spirit box. It kind of scans the radio waves, so it's basically going through AM stations at a continuous rate. The idea is that the spirits can pick out words and kind of highlight them to maybe answer questions, just communicate something.
Can you tell us your name?
Are we communicating with anyone?
Short on time, we decided to take everybody to the basement. So right now we are heading to the basement, which everybody has said is maybe the most spooky place in the museum. We're short on time, so we're moving quicker tonight than usual. I think we're gonna hook up and do an Estes down here. The spirit box that you all saw plugged into the speaker, same exact thing, like a technique they use called the Estes method, where they take that radio, we have plugged in noise canceling headphones so he can't hear us, and he blindfolds himself. He asks questions similar to what we did in there. He can't hear the questions, but he'll yell out anything he hears coming from the speaker.
I'm gonna put him on, Armand.
Does anyone feel trapped here?
You have one.
So one feels trapped here?
3
Are there 3 spirits here?
prisoners.
What's your name?
Jason.
Yeah, that's my name.
He's impossible.
Are you able to make any of the devices that we have around this museum go off, even if we can't see it or hear it right now? Can we make something go off? To our complete shock, about a minute after Armand asks for a device to go off, the stationary camera in the lobby caught this.
A battle.
Were you a soldier in one of the wars we have artifacts from?
1 prisoner. Friends.
Friends,
Yes.
can you describe the battle?
Crowd. Don't follow.
Not planning on it.
Do you know where you are?
Yes. Show us.
What do you want to see?
Up. Weapons.
And I'm not bringing you up to the weapons.
Because we're in the basement.
Jason.
Yes,
What's up?
Do you want to talk to only Jason? Do you want Jason to put the headphones on and you just talk to Jason? We decided to pull Elliot out and find a new place in the museum for Jason to do an Estes.
You like Jason? This is Jason's first time, so if you can speak or speak as clearly as you can.
Jason.
Will you only talk if Jason's asking the questions?
After several minutes with no responses, Jason pulled himself out and gave the device for Armand to try.
Did you want to talk to me?
Speak.
I am.
You.
Are you
I
willing to?
swear I thought it said Jason. Harm? Like Harm? Harm?
Harm caused to you, or did you cause harm
Are you Harlan
Girl.
in the lake?
State of Ohio.
Did you bring some of her to Kentucky?
Carrie.
Were you in dental school?
Office. Off it or office? Brought them.
To Ellis's office?
Yes.
Is it in one of his books? Had to do with a girl who was harmed?
Thought so. Take us.
To Ellis's office?
Walk.
Walk? Is it upstairs?
I heard walk again. Yes.
Do you
Go.
Upstairs,
Books.
The library.
which is Ellis's office.
Yeah, that was Ellis's office.
Is that somewhere we can go?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you want us to go to the current?
Leaving.
The
We'll
current.
follow you there.
We'll meet you there. Are you okay with that?
As we made our way upstairs to the library to end the night, the camera we left abandoned in the basement caught this. And less than 3 minutes later, something triggered the motion on the other side. Where did the conversation go when I was under to make us come up here?
So it said something about harm or harming. But he asked if someone harmed a girl, and I said yes. He said, and then you said Ohio, and then he asked about Ellis's office. Like, did you put something in Ellis's office, like into a book or something?
So this is probably where we might end up ending the night a little bit. Jason, where are we?
This is the space that used to be Elliss Crawford's office, and this is our our library. So in this space, we both have stacks of William Behringer's journals and books all through these shelves that belong to Elliss Crawford.
Mr. Behringer or any spirits that might be up here, we're not going to be here much longer. So if you don't mind to use your energy to communicate with us this little bit longer, whether it's the device in Elliot's hand, whether it's the radio, or if you can make those blue blinking lights change colors by getting close to it.
Why did you want us to go up to Elliss Crawford's office?
Friend.
Ellis is your friend?
Are we speaking to Ellis?
Ellis.
Ellis?
Whoa!
Hear it.
Ellis, are you trying to tell us?
Maybe
He might have felt like it.
Maybe he felt like it. This was his office.
He was a one-man museum.
Trouble. She died.
We're back to the girl that was hurt that they brought us up here for.
Disposed of her.
Whoa.
6. Ellis. 6'4".
Are you on the second floor?
Yeah.
What about Mary Jane?
What about Miss Mary Jane? Do you recognize her? Do you have anything that you want to share with her?
Anything special about my office?
I wish I had it.
The view of the cemetery?
Oh, is that what it overlooks?
Mm-hmm.
Don't get quiet on us. We're not going to be here much longer. Just for a few more minutes. Can you communicate with us?
Jason.
It's probably both Bill and Ellis. I think there's possibly something in one of Ellis's books when the number 64 was used. Number 64 is missing from all the backs of those books, but there's all the years around it. So it's possible.
You haven't asked.
Is it in one of your archaeological survey books, number 64?
Josh.
That's my brother.
That's his brother's name too. We appreciate you communicating with us tonight, and hopefully you communicated with any of the devices we left abandoned throughout the museum. But do you have...
Virginia.
That's the name of that tombstone.
Yeah.
What is that?
What is it? This is a headstone.
Do we know whose?
Yeah, it was Virginia. I can't remember her last name. This was from a local cemetery, not here, in a different part of the park.
What happened to Virginia?
There was one disagreement.
Are we still speaking?
This is bye-bye.
After several minutes with no responses, it was time to pack it up and call it a night. How do you feel about all this?
It's very interesting. I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I'm going to go looking for things that may have been referenced just out of curiosity. I've always teased that William and Ellis were here. Whether or not they are, I don't know, but I've had a lot of fun tonight.
How do you all feel?
A little creeped out.
You guys have to come back tomorrow. We don't. As we prepared to head out, the only thing left to do was review the stationary camera we left abandoned in the basement with the spirit box. And what we believe to be a Ghost Bros first, not only does one motion cap ball go off, but 3.